Okay, great. Hey everybody, I am back here. I'm gonna make another sticker, so come make a sticker with me. As you can see, I've done a couple of them. I did just make another video, but I found out that half of it didn't even record, and that was really disappointing. So we're gonna make another one, and I've been kind of stuck on this idea with mustaches, so we're gonna go with that. I'm going to duplicate my template that I like to use. We're going to head right in there. And for this one, we are going to need to find a cat for our main character of this sticker. So we're going to head to nicepng.com because everything here is free. And depending on which one we find, we may or may not add a mustache to it because it's kind of funny, kind of cute. Oh, the Nyan cat. We don't need that one though. That one's kind of fun. I want to kind of do something interesting. You know what? This one kind of looks like Einstein. But I like the kitten, so we're going to go with the kitten. Yeah, okay. This is like a baby Einstein. So let's go ahead and go into that. And now this is the one we can add to photos. Okay, so we can exit out of these. We don't need these extra tabs open anymore. And we can head into Procreate. So here is our first layer. We're going to go up to the wrench and click Add and insert a photo. Find our pretty little kitty and pop him in there. Great. We like to make them nice and big. This is again a 12 by 12 template. The really nice thing is that when you make these as a print and cut sticker with Cricut or Silhouette, whatever you're using, this can be resized in that program to however big you want it to be, which I love. So now that we have our kitty in there, we're going to give the kitty its border first. We're going to remove our background color, duplicate layer 1, and create a third layer. Layer 3 is going to be a clipping mask. And what we're going to do is we're going to color this kitty white because we want a white border. Just color the whole thing in. Make sure you get all the edges. Great. Okay, now we can merge layer 3 down to layer 2 to get the nice border around the image without having to draw around it. On the active layer, go to the magic wand, click on Gaussian blur, or Gaussian blur, so much fun to say. And I mean, realistically, anywhere between a 10 and a 15 is pretty good. I've been kind of stuck with this 11. What I like to do is take layer 1 and put it on top of layer 2 to see kind of how big it's getting. I don't like that it's not big enough yet, so still on layer 1, go back to our Gaussian blur, and we're going to expand it to, we are going to go to 15. Okay, so now that we have that, we're still on this layer, this bottom layer, and we're going to go to our S. We're going to do a color fill automatic where it says add, and right in the center is going to be the most opaque. So let me actually put this back on top so you can see like what we're doing is we're going in the most opaque part of it. Otherwise it's going to fill the whole block and we don't want that. We're just going to start here, and our selection threshold, and we want to cover everything but not fill the page. So I think we're going to go to 93, and one way to check that is by putting our layer back on top, and this is actually pretty good. So this is a nice thicker border, but it's not like too thick. And now for the fun element, I'm going to create a third layer again, put it all the way on top. And I've already got the image, so we're just going to go ahead and insert a photo. And it's a mustache. Boop. Now, I want it bigger. Yeah, but I want a little bit more of an angle. There we go. Now, because the mustache is within everything, we don't need to create its own separate border. So this is our whole sticker, and we can either click on each individual one and click merge down, or you can take 2 fingers and pinch them together. And there's our sticker. So when you are done with each individual layer, creating its border, and you are ready to print and then cut it, make sure you just got them all merged together. Click on the little wrench, click the share button, and export it as a PNG. If you're on an iPad like me, you're just going to save the image. And that was successful. And then we go into our Cricut Design Space. And I'm already on a new canvas, so to get the image into Design Space, click Upload and select from Photo Library. And here is our kitty. Now this is really nice because it's already there. You can see the silhouette. There's nothing that needs to be despeckled or anything right there. So we're going to click Next. The only downside of creating that border in Procreate is that you can see that these edges are kind of pixelated. And it's going to cut those little jagged lines unless we click Smooth, and then we just tap Smooth once. And now you can see that they're not jagged. If you tap Smooth again, it will become, of course, even smoother. And I kind of like that, so we're going to leave it like that and click Next. And good. And print, then cut. So you have to name it and then click print, then cut. Otherwise, you're just going to have that cut and you don't want that. Click Save. And now it is saved to Design Space. Here's my previous images. Here's our new image, and we're going to insert it. And here it is. As you can see, because we did it on a 12 by 12 canvas in Procreate, it would fill a 12-inch wide canvas. But like I said, the beautiful thing is you can make it as big or as small as you want. I personally really am a fan now of the 2-inch on the short side of a sticker. So this one is wider than it is longer. So the height I'm going to make 2 inches because I feel that is a decent sticker. So this one ends up being just over 3 inches by 2 inches. And we do have some extra border in there. And then when you're ready to go ahead and make it, click Make It in the top right corner. And if we did not have that border, I would leave the bleed for print then cut on, but because we do have that border, I turn it off. And that's it. Then when you're ready to go ahead to print and then next to cut it. And there's our sticker. It does look like a little Einstein. He's on my Instagram and our Facebook, so thanks for watching.